Like once, one man said that you don't have to be an investor guru or know anything about finance to be a good investor. The name of that man is Warren Buffett. For most of you, that name doesn't mean anything. But Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors ever. But currently, most people think that investors are great, materialists, and also kind of selfish people. And I'm going to prove, and let me give you one example that I think that is not necessarily true. Warren Buffett, the man that I was talking about, he gave almost all his wealth to charity. You know how much money is that? It's like a $60 billion. So I think the people can see the investors like as a good person too. That is why I'm talking about how to be a good investor. And I'm going to talk about it passing by 3 single steps. The first one is stay as debt-free as possible. The second one is make smart investments, maybe the most difficult thing. And the last one is start investing as early as possible. Let me start with the first point. Stay as debt-free as possible. That is what I call financial freedom. This is your safety net. One time you pay your houses or your school or education, you will have more money to invest in the stock market or maybe in your own business. Try to avoid any kind of debt or anything else in your life. If you want to try invest with a loan, with a leverage, or maybe a debt, you have to take investment in a low risk investment. Because you don't have to lose money if that money is not yours. Believe me, it's better if you lose money when the money is yours. This is my second point. It brings me to the second point, and this is what I call make money. Here's what I need your own concentration, because it's the most difficult thing, and I think it's that everyone wants to be or wants to make. In my job as a chief equity investment officer in Colombia, I have had the opportunity to know a lot of people who is rich, and I use that sign because, like a Bob Marley said one time, rich is not have a lot of money, rich is live forever. But in this presentation, rich is have a lot of money. It's just for the purpose of this presentation. For me, it's very easy. You can improve your techniques reading a lot of investment strategies or reading some books. I'm going to give you three main ideas to make a very good investment. The first one, the stock market is like a supermarket. For example, should people go shopping in a supermarket when they see discounts? Let me give you an example. If you want to buy a sweater, maybe you pay like $100, for give an example. Should people wait for a discount or wait for the sale of the supermarket? And they can buy it with a 50% off. So they pay $50 and you pay $100. It happens in the stock market too. One example of that is in crisis. Most people is afraid to make investment in a crisis, like in 2008, because they are concerned about the economy or the market as well. But a good investor sees opportunities in that period because he can find shares from ExxonMobil, Microsoft, General Electric, and so many companies, very, very good companies with a discount. That is a very good opportunity. So a good investor sees opportunities when the other people see like problems. The second one is buy only companies that you understand what they do. And it's very, very, very useful. Let me bring the example of the supermarket again. If you see a supermarket sale, you buy something that you don't need, I think it's bullshit if you do that. Because if you don't need anything, you don't have to buy it. It doesn't matter if it's cheap or have a discount. It happens in the stock market too. Because if you buy a shares or a stock, it's because you understand what the company does. That's very helpful for your investment. And the last point I think it's the most important because usually emotion can control and influence your decisions. I see every time in my work because everyone wants to be rich, have a lot of money too quickly. So I think that you have to avoid the emotions. You have to take decision by a rational mind. There is a very good advice: put all your eggs in one basket, but watch the basket. It brings me to my last point, and is start investing as early as possible. It for me is a start now, because it doesn't matter how much money you have in your pocket or in your account. If you save and invest $100 per year with a return of 50%, after 7 years you can reach like a $13 million. I think 70 years is a long period of time, but $13 million for each 100 per year, that is also a very huge amount of money as well. So for me, the main advice is start to invest now. Very quickly. So today I talk about how to be a good investor. I passed through three main ideas, three main steps. The first one was stay as debt free as possible. Remember, you have to save your money. After that, I was talking about make a smart investment. Don't think that you're going to be rich so quickly. You don't have any information, so or try to avoid the information that you heard in the street. And last one was start investment as early as possible. No matter whatever you want to be in the future, just try to be the best. Maybe you can find money in the path and love money too.